Hello! First things first, this is not a long presentation to lure you into buying something. Here, you will only find information that is really useful. We are not here to entice you into something that is not possible. We deal only in hard facts. We can't make you millionaires overnight. What we can do, however, is help you earn at least $100 today, no conditions applied. And if you do understand what we tell you, you are going to earn above $100,000 by the end of this year, so you can fulfill the dream of a successful life starting today. We have created something that is going to do wonders for your financial future. We solemnly promise. Now you may be calculating the investment that you can afford to make it to our program. So let me give you a figure that can help you make a sound decision. It is zero. Yes, you heard it right. You can keep your wallets and your calculators back. You need not to pay us even a dime. All you've got to do is sit back and watch your money grow, and that too without much room for risk. No, this is not a dream, this is real, and it's happening to thousands of people. Whether you want to be a part of it or not, your call. So let's get started. We are not here to confuse you with any technical jargon, fudge screenshots with big numbers, or about to invite a neat, handsome, successful young man who became rich overnight. We trust and respect your decision to separate the truth from the fluff, the authentic from the scam, and the scientific process from a made-up story. We completely leave this up to you and trust you to make the decision of a lifetime. What we will do is take you through this presentation. We will explain how the Epic Winner software works, and when you understand it completely, we will tell you how you can qualify as beta tester. Don't worry, you do not need any prior knowledge of trading for this. By the end of this, you will understand the reasons behind our unshakable confidence in our product, as to how you are going to accumulate wealth, the reason for the automated nature of this operation, and why everyone else is yet to think of it. Before we proceed, you should know this. There is no shortage of scams out there. If you have fallen prey to one of them, my sympathies. But then, you must have already started seeing the difference between them and us. We have not used any ambiguous words, and we are not going to. We have not used any ifs or buts. We will not ask for even a penny from you. We are giving you the real thing right now. No monthly subscription, no trial version. The complete program, absolutely free. Before we continue, understand this. This is big. Very big. Well, this opportunity is new. And if it had been done earlier, so many scams would not be successful because people would have already found the simplest way to earn and earn big. Why are we doing it for free then? Understandable question. Here is your answer. We are not a charity. We are a business, and we too exist to make profits, but we do that in an honest and sustainable way. We earn when our customers earn. So helping you grow your wealth is really the only way for us to keep running. Here are some reminders, just in case you are new to this. They are facts based on observations that you can make too. First and foremost, you should know that binary option brokerages are not on your side. They earn on your losses. Secondly, they are not cheating, but the system helps them win every time. Let us explain how. Let's say you have $500 deposited with your brokerage and you start trading with a basic arrow system. You happen to believe that a particular stock will go up maybe in the next 24 hours or maybe in a week, and you can place a bet. Now, let's say you actually do win. Then you get 80 to 85% of the betting sum. But if you lose it all. So for your first move, you place a bet of $20. Win and get 15 as winnings, which is the maximum you can win. Now you have a total of $515. Great! But what if you lose? Well, you will be losing $20. So do you see it? Even if you win as many times as you lose, you will be deducting a net of $5 from your account each time. So you are going to lose out the balance. If not today, then 6 months later. Sooner or later, you are going to. This is how the rules are bent in their favor. They own the playbook, but we have found a way to stack up the odds in your favor by keeping it discreet, just like they do. Let me explain how. Now, most trading robots, even the genuine ones out there, are designed to make trades, and they even manage to get an average of 55% winning trades. But get your calculator and you will find that even this is not enough. The most common way is to double the bet till you win to get your money back. But we are trading to make sizable profit, not to nullify losses, right? But that is negated by the fact that the trade sums are limited to $200 or at the max $250. A limitless trading amount would give you a chance to bet bigger every time you lose. Losing again after losing once is rare, and the next even rarer. It's all probability, but given the limited sums you can bet, you cannot triple or quadruple. What if you could do that? So are you getting where we're going with this? You do, don't you? We are proud to announce that we have developed the first ever multi-broker robot in history. You can now do what only 4% of the binary brokers do and earn huge profits consistently. It is an intelligent trading system that takes multiple positions with several brokerages at the same time. Do you see the beauty of it? It makes the trade sums infinite and no longer limits them to $250. The system randomizes the trades so that they are undetectable and the brokerages actually lose money while you earn. How is that for a payback? Now, let me explain how we work. So again, we start with an amount of $500. You take this amount and distribute it among different brokerages. For your assistance, we do provide a list of firms you can open accounts with, but there is no condition to choose from it in any way. We are neither affiliated nor do we have any prior agreements with these agencies. Which brokerages you choose to work with is completely your call to make. We have no say in that, period. That is pretty much everything you will need to do, and now this software will do its part. One more thing. Do keep withdrawing the profits regularly, otherwise the process will come out to a halt. More on that later. We know that you would love to know how the software works its magic. Absolutely, it's our pleasure to share it with you. We can go on and on about this because we too are as excited as you are, but we will keep it short and simple. For the initial trade, the amount would be set to 3% of its account balance, which in this case is $30. Oh yes, before we move forward, the trading robot analyzes 35-minute trades, not the 1-minute ones. You know why? Because that is gambling. No pattern can be studied or predicted and that short a duration. It would be just wild conjecture. The brokerage firms want you to start gambling away and not make a well-thought-out decision. The 35-minute trade, however, is optimal for trading robots to make a conclusive analysis. Within that time frame, it can understand heavy fluctuations in strategies. It actually chooses a high-voltage commodity and then picks the asset to trade on. You should remember that all of this happens automatically and you cannot interfere manually at all. Forced profit, we call it. The trading robots will choose the volatile trades with big swings and drops. And now it starts. The trade is initiated and it will win with an absolute possibility of 59%. The proof is our months of trading experience with this software. It is called the scientific method. No half-baked facts. So you won. Great! So you will now have an additional $15 to $19 depending on the cut from the brokerages. Further, the robot will continue to repeat the process. But this time is only the beginning. It is now time to fire up those brain cells. What if you did not win? You know, this is the exciting part. So you just lost $20, right? Let's bring our friend probability into play. It makes losing a second time in a row a rare event. So for the next trade, the robot takes a look at the market and its game again, but with a higher trade amount. This time it is going to be 6.5%. The more you bet, the more you earn, right? And the odds of winning have now shot up to 67%. You will earn $50 to $58. Then it will go to the original 3%, but it takes from a higher balance than $500. So in absolute terms, you bet more and win more. Our aim is the elusive 6-figure, remember? It doesn't seem unreachable now, does it? So we keep doing this. Let's say a rare event happens and you lose the second trade too. Well, now the bot increases the stakes to 21% of the account balance and will win with an 86.5% probability. Have you ever heard such high winning probability in a volatile market? You never will. Because if anyone knew they could trade in the high swing in such a market, they would invest in a heartbeat. Now we are talking sizable profits of $163 to $179. Can you guess what happens next if you lose still? Well, we are talking a much rarer event which comes with a winning percentage of a whopping 97.3%. And this time the robot is up for a rare trade with 67% of the account balance. In fact, in the 5 months of trading that we have been doing with this robot, we are yet to come across this rare trade. Well, after this, you would have earned anywhere between $487 and $503. Even after accounting for the previous losses, you'll be sitting on $1,050 to $1,126. Remember, I asked you to wait till later for the withdrawal part. This is what it is. The software is not all about earning money, but securing it too. So after turning the $500 to $1,500, the bot will force you to withdraw $500, which is half of your profit. And if you don't, it will stop working. We are the only robot developers with this feature, and we are proud that we integrated it. We don't want you to fall back on your old habits of putting money into no-profit investments, unlike the brokers. We, on the other hand, are looking out for you, forcing you to profit. After around a month, you will have $500 in your pocket and $1,000 in the trade account. You should know this. Discipline is key. We have programmed the robot to form set goals so that by the end of the year, you have a trading bankroll of $101,639. When you reach the figure, the robot will go into special mode that will have as a high priority to secure your money and make withdrawals of $37,509 each month to your account. This precise exercise will drop your risk of loss to a meager 0.29%. The bigger your bankroll gets, the more brokerage accounts you will need, and therefore, infinite balances. There is no limiting factor now. Now we call ourselves epic winners, and we gave you what? 97.84%, right? Let's have a look at that gap. Now, of course, we want you to withdraw for the maintaining discipline and security reasons. But there is one more thing. You know how much you would have withdrawn in 3 months from now? $650 in pure profits, and you would have $1,300 in trading account balance. Now, if by some rarest of rare turn of fate you lose that fourth bet too, then count your money. You have your $500 plus $150 in profits. However, this has yet to happen. Within 6 to 8 months, you will have earned as much as $10,000. But then again, like always, we have you covered more than that. As a beta tester, you can get 4 more licenses, 4 more auto profit systems for more profits. We have explained the robots in detail, how it works and everything else. In fact, you can go ahead and check the links below this video to see the robot in action, test groups with real people making profits and giving us feedback to improve upon the system. Currently, it is a work in progress. With valuable input from our testers, we are making the system better every day, fixing vulnerabilities and enhancing its capabilities. Our aim is to close the window of uncertainty from the current 1.53% to 1%, making it statistically impossible to play a losing bet. We have been completely transparent about the robot and its workings. We have gone into the details of its functions and explained it in the best possible manner. We have shared the proofs of how it is a mathematical impossibility for it to fail in the market. We have made it abundantly clear why we have a multi-broker approach, why we only do 35-minute trades, and why it was a necessity to integrate a forced withdrawal. Now, all we can do is hope that you take the right step. One last thing. This software is free to use right now. There is a limited number of Epic Winner software copies available with us. Don't worry, the number is not 3 or 5 or 9. We are not trying to make you buy in a rush. We are just letting you know that we had to limit the number, again because of our statistical calculations. We can show it to you too. The binary options market is only going up, and it is set to reach a figure of $8.3 billion by 2015. Now, if we have to keep the trading discreet, we have to keep the revenue outflow below 1%. That is less than 83 million. So, if you do the math to enable withdrawals of approximately 37,000 each month, we have to limit the number to 2,500. So it is not a marketing stunt, but a statistical requirement that we have to fulfill in order to keep the system churning out profits for you. We will also ask you to withdraw in randomized amounts to avoid detection, and as you profit higher and higher, this will become quite a task in itself because the numbers of players involved with the brokerages across from your bets are disturbed. That's about it. There's nothing more to explain. It's your time to take a pick to either be among the elite 4% or the clueless 96%. The ball is on your court. Play it out well.